Responsible AI in education is not simply AI that sounds helpful. It is AI that operates within clear educational, ethical, and governance boundaries. A system can be impressive, fast, and conversational while still being inappropriate for a learning environment if it can override curriculum, invent authority, expose sensitive information, or make decisions that belong to people. Boundaries are what turn capability into responsible use. Grace Companion is bounded first by the curriculum. The approved lesson defines the concept, sequence, language, and intended outcome. The system may support that learning, but it should not quietly replace it with generated teaching that has not been reviewed. This protects coherence. Learners should know when they are receiving academy curriculum and when they are receiving guided support connected to that curriculum. Educational authority should always remain clear. AI should also not replace human judgment. Some decisions require context, responsibility, and accountability that belong to people. AI should not diagnose a learner, determine what someone must believe, make disciplinary decisions, resolve a crisis independently, or present itself as the final authority over a complex personal situation. It may help organize information, provide approved guidance, or direct the learner toward appropriate support. But final judgment must remain with qualified people and, where appropriate, with the learner. Privacy and data boundaries matter too. A learner should not have to disclose deeply personal information just to receive educational support. The system should collect only what is necessary for the learning function. Sensitive disclosures should not be treated like ordinary content. Clear data boundaries protect dignity, trust, and safety. A helpful learning experience should never depend on unnecessary exposure. Transparency is another essential boundary. Learners should know what kind of system they are interacting with and what role it has. Grace Companion should not pretend to be a human instructor, counselor, minister, or personal authority. It should be clear that it is an AI-supported educational guide operating inside approved pathways. Transparency prevents the appearance of expertise or relationship that the system does not actually possess. A responsible system must also know when to stop. When a request falls outside the curriculum, involves a safety concern, requires professional judgment, or exceeds the system's approved role, the correct response is not to improvise. The correct response is to redirect, decline, or escalate toward appropriate human support. Knowing when not to answer is a core capability. Boundaries do not make Grace Companion less useful. They make its usefulness more trustworthy. The curriculum remains the source. Human authority remains final. Learner dignity and privacy remain protected. Unsupported requests are redirected instead of being disguised as confident answers. Responsible AI in education is not unlimited intelligence. It is governed support with a clearly defined role. In the next video, we will compare Founder AI with Student Grace and explain why different users require different permissions, tools, and boundaries. Subscribe to Grace Legacy Academy and continue through the Grace Companion series.